Hey guys, it's the Vortex 3 here, and I'll be making my first guinea pig video of my female guinea pig she's actually about to be a year, and this is her first litter. I know you're only supposed to breed her between like 6 or 7, 8, maybe 9 months, for her pelvic bones to not, have any problems during, like birth. But I tried breeding her a few months ago with another guinea pig, and she just didn't come out pregnant. And then this time around she did. Once again, she is about a year old. She'll be like most definitely a year this she's about to be a year within like a month, a month away pretty much. She is a regular short-haired guinea pig, and I bred her with an Abyssinian one. He's 4 or 5 years old. I have him in, on my porch where I keep them. And, I keep them in separate cages, of course. I only put her with them. I didn't think she was gonna breed because I put her in with another one. The first male I tried breeding her with, and she just didn't come out pregnant. And, there's one of the babies. There's 3 of them. The dad, he's an Abyssinian with all black except for like a few orange highlights on his head and maybe on his shoulder pad, like on one of his shoulders on the right side. An Abyssinian coat, and all the babies came out. Look at her, she was cleaning him right now. Excuse the hairs on my blanket, but yeah, this is actually her blanket. Um, every time I bring her in, I put her on the blanket so she doesn't poop on my bed or pee on it. But anyway, that's her. Once again, we're in September. Today's September 24th on a Saturday. And I know I got her last year during September. No, wait, let me think. It was either September or October. And the guy, when I bought her from Petco, the guy told me she was like 3 or 4 weeks old, going on 4 weeks. So she was going on 4 weeks. That would mean that, whether I got her September or October, we're now in September 24th, and October's coming up, so she's definitely, a year, or if not about a year, and if not, a little bit over a year. I know some people wait 10 months to breed their guinea pigs. I definitely did not want to breed her at a young age because I hate it when people breed their pets at a young age, and I just don't like that because the animal's small. It's maybe not all developed. It hasn't put on a good amount of weight. I do have to take her to the vet though. Her and her companion that I keep in a separate cage because unfortunately I found lice, like guinea pig lice on them, and I'm gonna call them, and I wanted to wait till she gave birth so it wouldn't affect the babies or anything for the medicine. I wanted to make sure that it wouldn't affect them, but either way still have to take her, get her treated for the lice because she does have not too many, but she does have a good amount on her. I've seen them, and I've seen her scratch herself a few times. And, I can't imagine somebody with guinea pig lice. And this blanket is not going to be on my bed. It's going to be put up and washed after this video. So, don't get worried about how I keep my room clean, or the lice are going to climb on my bed or whatever. But yeah, she is, once again, I keep on saying this, give or take about a year old. This is her first litter. I've tried breeding her twice. This first time she did not come out pregnant. The second time she did. She's always been a fat piggy, so, and I would always feed her, a lot during her pregnancy, or at least when I thought she was pregnant, and she never turned out, pregnant, so, I don't know, she's just always been She's always been a big guinea pig. I've never weighed her. She's never had any, problems with her health. Nothing like that. But she's always been a big guinea pig. I feed her celery, banana, a little bit of banana, like once a week. What do I feed them? Carrots, broccoli, green peppers, sometimes yellow and red peppers. Although they don't like them as much as they do the green peppers. And she's a really, when I first got her, I got her and her brother. He's in one of my other videos, but they were really like skittish, and they'd run away from you. And sometimes they try to nip at you, but they never got me. And yeah, so after a while, since I've had her for so long, she always, she would always knew that I fed her. So sooner or later, she started, waiting at the cage door for me and like not climbing, but pawing a little bit for and squealing for her food. And I've had her for a year now, so just by me feeding her like veggies every day, every single day, I've fed her veggies, and every single day of her life. I'm also feeding her alfalfa hay right now because I looked it up, and you're supposed to be doing that, especially when they are pregnant, or they've given birth. Which, oh yeah, I can't believe I haven't told you guys this. The babies are only a day old. They were born yesterday, so today that makes them a day old, right? They were born yesterday, the 23rd, on a Friday, and today is the 24th, Saturday. It's raining outside. Can you guys hear it? Anyway, look, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. This is my bed. This thing looks huge, but it's a queen size bed. I wrapped like a donut blanket around the the pink blanket, and then just placed it in the center so they wouldn't pee or poop on my blanket. Yeah. I looked it up. Didn't say anything about touching them because guinea pigs aren't supposed to be too keen on scent. But I haven't touched them I haven't touched them since she gave birth to them yesterday. But I did touch them to move them into a little cardboard box and then place them in the on my bed. I also touched her, obviously, because I had to handle her. She doesn't like being held at all. She doesn't like being touched on her belly. She is way more tame, and ever since she was pregnant, she's been letting me pet her so much more than what she usually would. And we're also gonna get her nails clipped. They're getting a little bit long. I'll show you guys a little example of me petting her. She stays really still. See a little black foot down there, looks like an alien foot. They're probably either hiding or drinking milk, but most likely they're hiding from me because they're not used to me, obviously. I'm not gonna be touching them. I'm just gonna let her, I'm just gonna feed the mom, be around them, be around the cage. They'll see me, they'll get used to my voice. You don't have to touch them in order for them to be really friendly. You just have to give them a long time, because it took her a really long time for her to get used to me. I'm talking a year, okay? And still, up until a few months ago, she would still like shy away, run